oregano to close off Earth. For legal reasons, if any kids are watching, do oregano. Hey. I'm waiting for more people to come in. I'm so tired, though. Like, I am exhausted. I just finished reading through the Cassie documents, and y'all, I am traumatized. Like, I thought the video was enough, but, like, reading those documents, I'm traumatized. I needed to smoke. I needed to just decompress and talk to y'all. Like, I was literally like, let me hop on stream because I don't know how to process all this right now just by myself. So let me talk to my besties. Oh, I know it's not everything. Like, she left so much out of that lawsuit too, and I was confused. It's her story though. She's allowed to talk about what she wants, when she wants. And y'all, I saw in the documents that when she was running away from him in that video that we watched, she was escaping one of his freak offs. So they probably weren't even the only two in the hotel room. Like, there was another man in there because we know he likes men. There was never another woman with them. It's always a man. The big black men that he liked and made her paint her nails white. I'm going to edit it and post it and all of that stuff, but it's just like, I need to talk about it right now because what? Like, so many people just let that rock. And there were so many people involved and just watching it happen. It was crazy. I loved your Leave the World Behind review. Made me watch it back and realize how much we missed. But did you see the airplanes supposedly? First of all, thank you. I'm sorry, but the whole airplane thing is tripping me out because I've been having so many dreams about airplanes falling out the sky, and then the whole Boeing thing happened, and it's just like the Leave the World Behind. Like, there's no coincidences. Like, I know that none of this is a coincidence. I don't know what they're doing this for, though. Like, that's the thing. Like, I know they're doing it, but I don't know what they're doing it for. Like, I really need to look into the Boeing whistleblowers, though. Like, I'm aware of them all, like, dying mysteriously, but I don't really know, like, the backstory. I've been so engulfed in, like, the stuff that we've been doing over on Patreon, and, like, we were watching Upload. We just finished season 3, so, like, watching the full series, and we watched The Changeling, the whole series. That, like, takes up so much of my time. So, I'm definitely going to try to start getting back into my research of, like, what's happening around the world, because everything's been so sad. I just, like, checked out. I'm like, I want to watch movies. I wanted to code some things and see what they have coming towards us without being in the news. The news is so low vibrational. It's finally playing. Look at the little avocado. I just feel like, how did Joe Rogan go from Fear Factor to who he is right now? Like, what happened in between there? Yeah, the Obamas know everything. That's why that movie was a book first, and they could have left it a book, but they were like, no, you know what? Let's take this and give it to the world right now as we're doing all of this stuff. Everything that happened in that movie is literally unfolding right now in front of us. The Teslas better not start exploding. Like, if they want to drive off somewhere, then they could drive. But if they start exploding, I'm out of here. I refuse to be in a Tesla. Like, I'm so scared of them. And I think they're so, like, aesthetically pleasing and, like, the inside. Like, when they first came out, like, I wanted a Tesla so bad. And then I was like, really, like, think about it. And then I saw Upload. And then I saw Black Mirror. And I was like, yeah, I got it. Like, I'm so cool on that. You only got to show me once. Even the little Uber Eats robots that are going around dropping food off to people, that's so weird. And then we saw that in Upload, that if they use that, they hack the system and take the little delivery robot. It's not even a car. They'll take the delivery robot, drive it to you, and blow it up. And now you're dead. Ordering some food because they found you. Like, no, thank you. And I think I read that by 2030, they want all vehicles to be electric and self-driving capability. Like, what? I can't force that. I mean, I already can't drive right now, so it makes no difference to my life, but I just don't think it's fair, like, to other people. Like, I honestly don't know if I'm ever going to drive. Like, I don't know. Twins. I really, like, I have driving anxiety already, and then I have a heart condition, so it's slow. Like, I get behind the wheel, I get anxious, and then No, thank you. And it's not even me on the road I'm scared about. It's other people. And then Final Destination and being behind trucks. It's just so many things running through my head at one time. I cannot focus on driving. And I think more people should be okay with saying that. Like, I don't want to be a driver. Like, it's okay. Because then you have all these terrible people on the road. Yeah, once my intuition says no, it's no. Like, I'm not doing, no. Yeah, you see, and I'm sleepy too. I'll fall asleep behind, no. I've fallen asleep just sitting down in my house, like just on my laptop and been knocked out, woke up like, how did I get here? Imagine behind no, not driving. And then it would be smart, like, to have a car that has self-driving capabilities, right? No, you're not going to get me. You can't trick me. Like, so many people have tried to sell me on a Tesla because of that. Like, oh, well, wouldn't it be smart for you to have a car that could, like, take over? You could put it on autopilot, drive you home. No. What if it doesn't drive me home? Then what? What if it decides that day we're going to go off a cliff? No, thank you. My chat is lagging a little bit because I can see it on my phone moving faster than it is on my computer. I can literally astral project while riding in cars, sleeping. I've had some of the best astral projections while I was in the backseat of a car, like literally laying down, like while my mom was driving. Because like when I was younger, we lived in North Carolina, so we would drive from here to North Carolina all the time because like we had an apartment here and a house there. And on every trip, 7 hours, I'm asleep in the back, and I would I have these vivid memories of me getting out of the car, like, you know, with the light, and then like walking like to other people's cars, like while we're in traffic, and like seeing other things going on around and talking to other people, like things, and I know I'm like asleep, and it's like I would say these things when I was younger, and people were like, "What?" I'm like, it's so easy to astral project in a car, and I don't know what it's about. That's so funny that you said that. A lot of stuff been happening with the airlines. My flight had to take an emergency landing because of turbulence. Yeah, I've only been on a plane a handful of times in my life, and I'm not big on, like, I want to travel, but I'm not big on planes. Like, and what's weird is I'm less scared of being on the plane and more scared of, like, being somewhere and the plane comes towards me to hit me. Like, that's what I don't want. I don't know. But being on a plane is still equally as, terrifying. But, like, if I'm in a high building and I hear a plane going by, I'm just praying. Especially living in Manhattan after 9/11, I'm always just... And I know that they plan that, but they can plan it again. Like, I'm not scared of... you know? Like, I'm just like, I don't know. They might just decide this day they want to come for this random building. Like, I don't know who's in here. I still remember the way the air smelled on 9/11. Like, it makes the hairs on my arm stand. Like, that was such... I was in first grade, but that was such a traumatic day for me. My mom was I was one of the first kids in my school to be... I think I was the first kid. My mom came and picked me up as soon as it happened. And everybody was like, "Where are you going?" I was like, "I don't know." Like, I didn't even know why I was going to the office. That's how early she came and picked me up. She was like, "We're out of here." She was like... I'm like, "What?" She was like, "Yeah, something happened." It was before the news was really talking about it. I don't know how she knew. She always knows something before anybody's talking about it. She came and snatched me up so fast. And then, like... I think like two weeks later after that, I lived in North Carolina. We was out of the city. There was no more of this for a while. I was traumatized. Yeah, my mom, her intuition don't play. It gets down. She was like, "We're out of here." She packed all of our stuff. We got in the car. We were out. Yeah, that day was so messed up. Like, and then people started taking it upon themselves to start robbing the bank that was, like, on the corner of my block. So, like, that was, like, a hot mess. They had army tanks. Everybody started just going because they thought the world was ending. Every time, and we have to watch, what's the movie called? It's Kid Cudi's movie. It was basically, like, Leave the World Behind. But it came out in, like, 2018. Everybody was acting like that. Like, they thought the world was ending, so they just wanted to burn everything down. I was like, "Oh yeah, y'all doing too much." America is ghetto. What's your thoughts on Mr. Beast and all the other people making underground bunkers? I mean, look at what's going on. Wouldn't you want an underground bunker if you had one? They know what's happening. Like, it's half of like what Kat was saying, like with the nuclear weapons and all that stuff, and it's also like them really, they're blocking the sun. We're seeing all of the crops going bad. They're spraying all of our stuff. Like, they're keeping... Imagine how long they've been stocking up. Like, these people didn't just get rich yesterday. Like, they've been rich forever. Like, imagine all the stuff that they have stocked up for years. And they showed that in Leave the World Behind. Like, that movie was based in, like, now time, but everything that was in that underground bunker was old. It was, all the labels were things that have already been recalled because they were either racist or and all that stuff. And yeah, like, the racial aspect of the movie, but a lot of that stuff was old. So they have been planning this forever. Like, nobody really knows how the world is going to end, but a lot of them are just scared. Like, they're really scared, and they don't want to tell us that. So they just build their bunkers and do their little stuff quietly. Because there's been 80,000 different movies about how the world is supposed to end. So at the end, they'll just pick one. And when I say world, I don't mean like the entire planet, like just like society as we know it. Because they're trying to usher in 15-minute cities. They're not, if it's up to them, this world that they make money off of, they're not going to end it. They're just going to kill some people off. So while they're busy killing a bunch of people off, they're going to be underground. And then they'll pop back up. Like that movie with, what was his name? Brendan Fraser? I haven't seen that in years. His parents had an underground bunker and the world ended. Well, they thought the world ended and they stayed down there for all those years and then came back up. It was like, oh, it's a new world. Like, you've just been underground for mad years. Like, nothing happened. The world is already ending like that right now, like in a way where it looks normal and people are getting left behind. Like, we see people going crazy every day, all these psychotic episodes, and everybody is going through psychosis. That's the split. It's like right in front of us. And everybody's playing with forces and energy that they don't need to be touching, and everybody wants to be, trying to prove they're the most powerful this, and everybody's a witch, and y'all keep playing if you don't want to play. Nicole Richie just dropped a song talking about crystals and how she's so powerful and she's healing herself and her body. Now that's the thing. So you have half of everybody going from New Age to Jesus, and then you have all of the celebrities and the mainstream. Now they're going to start going more towards tarot and astrology and telling you your future and telling you what's next and what's hot. And everything is for aesthetics. Everything is a cash grab. Like, it's so sick. It's crazy because so much people are making fake accounts claiming they would read you if you... That's the only reason I even keep my verification check on X or Twitter or whatever, because of all the fake pages. Like, I don't understand. And I really think that it's like Elon, the people at Meta, like, they're working, like, they're selling our information and they're letting them download the stuff to, like, discredit us. I don't care what anybody says, because the way these pages get made so fast is like, it's literally copy and pasting us. Like, they have, it's weird. It's not just regular catfish pages taking your post and then, like, it's literally a copy. And every time you try to get one deleted, it's right back up. And then they make them over and over again. And then they can... I've caught the page in between having one of my pictures up and like half of my posts and then transitioning into a whole nother person right before my eyes. And I left and went back and it was another girl that was like, selling like bath oils and bath bombs and stuff. And I was like, are y'all serious? They just using anybody. And there's no way that that's just a person behind that. I'm like, no, these are bots. Like, these are actual systems in a computer, or if it's not them, they have given people access to it. It's always like a weird like foreign page too, like the IP addresses and stuff. Like, I think AI is already sentient, and I think it always has been, and I don't think anybody discovered AI or made AI. I think AI has existed and will continue to exist long after us, especially after what was that show? They had like all the wires hanging down and the wires were like in the ether. Like, it wasn't connected to anything. Like, I really feel like the internet, like all of that stuff is just its own being. Like, it's an entity, literally. I think I talked about that in the Black Mirror video. It's been happening forever. Like, when you look back at like when the internet first started, like all of the like the trolls and all that stuff, like the internet really gave people this like backbone to hide. Even a lot of like the woke pages and the conspiracy pages and the truthers, you've never seen their face, you don't know who they are, who's behind the account, and everybody's just like, this person is saying this person is right, and you don't even know who this person is. Like, you've never heard them speak, you know nothing other than this little picture and them saying escape the matrix, red pill, blue pill, we're like, what are you doing? And the spiritualists, they be getting readings from people that don't have profile pictures. You've never seen their eyes, and you're going to book a reading of your energy and your life from this person. Like, you got to be crazy. That is so easy to get people. And that's why I don't understand. And everybody's like so desperate for an answer for something all the time. They fall for it. Like, I feel like the celebs have control over aspects of AI bots. They have fan page AI bots. Oh my gosh, wait, not even the fan pages. Did y'all see the, oh my gosh, what are they called? No, let me pull this up if I can find it. The little, on Instagram, they have like, not fan pages, what are they called? Like they gave their likeness up to the AI, and now they, like, all the celebrities have their own little AI thing. Like one, what's the girl that plays tennis? She has one, but it's not like it's not tennis related. Kendall Jenner has one. Let me see if I have it saved. No, because it's so weird. Like, it's so weird. Oh, as soon as I open Instagram, that's actually scary. Hi, I'm Amber, an AI managed by Meta. Excuse me. Using Paris Hilton's face. I'm excited to be your new crime-solving detective partner. I'm one of many AIs created by Meta, and before we start on any cases together, I wanted to share some details about how all of this works. What are you talking about? So this is Amber. This is not Paris Hilton. This is just AI created by Meta using her likeness. You can message me on Instagram, WhatsApp, or Messenger to get started rolling out. This is how people end up in these fake relationships and stuff with AI and all this stuff. What do you mean? You can message me. Is all of the content on your account made using AI? Some of it is, some of it isn't. When the content is AI generated, you'll see an icon on the bottom left of the image with hashtag imagined with AI in the caption. Yeah, you think they're going to tell us when every single picture is AI? I think that's the point, to like mix it up and get us to like not understand, you know. Wait, no. This is just Paris. Wait, it gets worse. We're going to go to her following because they're all following each other. It's like this is little Michaela on crack. Yeah, I have a whole video on little Michaela on my channel from I think 2022. That was hard for me to sit through and research because it was just like, why? Wait, anything else I should know? I'm a work in progress. I will keep learning by interacting with you. So this is, again, them saying, we need you to train our bots. So we gave you the AI, we gave you all of this, but now it's your job, our job, to train them by interacting with them and talking to them. And people are in the comments. What do the comments say? It appears Paris Hilton somehow loves it. Waiting eagerly. What are you waiting for? People, these got to be bots too. There's no way. And then look at the pictures on the page. Like, this is clearly not Paris. Like, this has nothing to do with Paris Hilton or Amber or whatever. This is just AI generated pictures. But they used Paris for the bot part of it. What are we talking about? Who's cooking with Max? Wait, why do I know this face? I don't know who he is though. But right now he's a chef. But why do I know who is this? Why do I know this face? It's like stressing me out. No, it's not a random guy. They're all celebrities. Like, that's the tea about it. Like, they're all celebrities. Wait, let's see who else Paris is following. Well, not Paris. Who's Liv? Okay, some of them are random people though. Like, it's not random, but like influencers. Like, they're not like super famous. Oh, look. This is homegirl from The Circle, not The Circle. What was she on? Some Netflix show. Was Love is Blind? Married at First. What was her show? Girl, Love is Blind, right? It was Love is Blind. I think she married the African guy, and he like dubbed her, and he had like a whole girlfriend at home, or whatever the case was. Or she went down the aisle, and then he curved her. She is a Pilates instructor or something. Like, what is this? And Angie, her name is, what's her real name? I can't even think about, but I know she's from Love is Blind. This is not her name. So like, that's crazy. A wellness buddy. So they're using her brand though, because this is crazy. Is she in the comments? Girl, what do you have? Oh, there we go. Pilates by Raven. So this is her real page. So that page has nothing to do with her. That's sick. And people are just okay with this, and they want to talk to them, and they know this isn't the person, but they're that desperate. Did I not say we were going into Wall-E? If this is not the most Wall-E thing I've ever seen in my life, what are we talking about? Hi there, I'm Bob the Robot. Yo, this is not real life. Like, we're not. Oh, was that the wizard from Doctor Strange? I haven't watched Doctor Strange. But he was in, like, the Spider-Man movies, right? That's what, like, he was, like, opening the things. That's Doctor Strange from Spider-Man, right? Yeah, from the Avengers and all that stuff. Because there's Doctor Strange, Doctor Who, Doctor Sleep. I can't keep up. 15 different people have asked me to watch a different Doctor something movie, and I'm like, all right, y'all. Like, I really can't keep up. I wonder if they allowing him to do this, like, signed over there. Like, no, I think that they're agreeing because Paris Hilton was in the comments. Well, Paris Hilton was, so I'm guessing, like, the big name celebrities. But at this point, the way we were all using, you know, we all were using different AI apps and using all that stuff online, they're probably going to take our likeness just like Joan is awful and be like, oh, well, got your face. Oh, yeah, this the tennis girl I was talking about. Hi, I'm Tamika. I'm like, what? I'm here to geek out with you about all things anime, cosplay, and fashion. I'm sure you'll have some questions on how all of this works. I'll give you the rundown. So basically the same questions that they had for Paris. But, like, this is weird. Like, why is this here? It's the most... Oh, Charlie D'Amelio, Coco's got moves, so she's still a dancer. They were like, all right, we're going to stay on brand with you. You can be a dancer. What? And then once again, the pictures are just AI generated. Like, yo, like they really have followers. I cannot believe this. Like, what am I looking at? They have comments. Like, how do you know something is AI and willingly be like, yeah, I'm going to interact with this. This is so cool. Like, this is my new friend. You got to be down bad. Next, they're going to have one of Gypsy Rose instructing people how to kill their mother. Like that, I feel like that's where the world is going at this point. Why is Gypsy Rose a celebrity right now, bro? Like, how many true crime people do you see become celebrities? Like, what are we talking about? Like, we got 18 movies about this one situation. Now she's all talking about, I never heard the word slay or mother before. Girl, please. Like, oh my gosh. Who's dating with Carter? They got AI giving dating advice. Like, come on, be serious. This is a thing. Let me go to TikTok and see, because I feel like I saved some things in my favorites. But I'm going to have to put my headphones on. Let's see. Yo, AI is really taking over. Wait, did y'all see the blind item lady on TikTok? I think her name was Kyle, and like she was found dead mysteriously after she was like exposing a bunch of like blind items about the industry, like just chilling on TikTok from her room. What is going on? Yeah, Kyle Marisa Roth. Let's see what her last video was before she was found dead, first of all. We could just go through her page, honestly, but like, this is crazy. No, y'all are really mad funny in this chat.
Do you guys remember when JoJo Siwa and Tom Sandoval were on that reality show together? I can tell. Do you guys remember?
Shush. Who's Tom not Shush, I'm sorry. R.I.P. Who's Tom Sandoval? What are we talking about? If anything happens, we know it was either J-Lo or Diddy. Yes, this is the lady that passed. And I'm just like...
J. Lulu's team has officially hired bots to dispel her being a menace to waiters, all of that. Well, I work at the restaurant where I had dinner today. She was very regal. I had the honor of presenting her salad. This is some name. Another name. Well, I work at the restaurant where I had dinner today. She was very regal. I had the honor of preparing her salad. So they all
wanted to say the same thing. She was very regal.
Girl, what? Girl, what?
J. Lulu is crazy, though.
More. Hey, do you guys remember when The Rock collaborated with Ozempra on colonizing all of fucking Maui? And they stole the grassroots mutual aid, direct aid movement. And I'd had it, it's still in my link tree for the Maui fires that the locals started. And then they pirated this campaign and asked us all us peasants, to give money when they are
how good of an idea is it for us to be watching this right now, though?
Are spending all of our money on buying up the land in Hawaii. Yeah, so we have the latest The Rock blind item. Just never forget, him and Ozempra are the poster children of colonizing Hawaii. Can you smell the BS Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson just cooked up on Fox News? So he's shilling for the far right. He's been all over Fox News. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson says 2020 Biden endorsement tears him up. This has obviously been taken out of context by far right outlets. He just doesn't like the division, whatever the fuck it is. He's pandering. The one name A-plus A-list actor / entertainer is really hoping someone adds him as a number 2 on a ticket. So The Rock is trying to be Trump's vice president, allegedly. The Rock is trying to get on the ticket as Trump's VP. Can you imagine selling your soul for all that? But that's because there's been a lot of blind items, by the way, over the last year, at least even more, with like people being sick of superhero movies and CGI. They're done with actors like The Rock. He's way overpaid. This was like the first year, 2023 was like the first year.
He's trying to be like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
List, by the way. And then wrestling, by the way, he tried to return to wrestling and everyone's like, no. Tomatoes. So he's sticking with colonizing. That's his shtick. Colonizing with Zembra and Trump. I'll give you more. We've got the latest Tamalu Chalamet and Kylie Jenner blind item. Let's start with the related headlines. Okay, so remember what I said about Yacht Girl advertisements in the Daily Mail? Chloe and Kim did another set, by the way. They're in Turks and Caicos. They're dividing and conquering this yacht season. Kylie Jenner flaunts her taut tummy and curves in rhinestone bikini as she's back to paradise new beach flicks. By the way, too, yacht girls can oftentimes up their rate based on the male celebrities that they've been linked to. So a lot of the reason why yacht girls aren't, don't mind being linked to Leonardo DiCaprio is because they can raise their rates once they run a Daily Mail story with them being linked to Leonardo DiCaprio. The more you know. From Tilmy Shelby and Kylie Jenner's Kiss at the Golden Globes to Maya Jama and Storm Z's reunion, the new loved up power couples fans.
Wait. This all makes so much sense when you see all the posts that Kris Jenner has with her and Diddy, and even on like Kim, what was it? No, Chloe's birthday or whatever. She was like, oh, I'm going to take you to see Diddy. Like, let's go see Diddy. Like, Diddy's texting me on the show all the time. Like, they mention Diddy so much on the Kardashians, and Kris is always hugged up with him. Corey was the first one on scene when Kim Porter died. Corey Gamble, Kris Jenner's man, first on the scene. With while the coroner was walking up, he was there. Like, when Kanye went on his rant in his documentary and all those parts was cut out, and he said that Cardi was sent to infiltrate to take out Nicki, and that Corey Gamble was CIA, and everybody just was like, oh, well, Kanye's having a mental breakdown. Come on. And he said Diddy was a Fed. Like, we all knew this, but like, come on. Oh, ooh. What day was this? One of her last videos was Jay-Z.
More. By the way, before I forget, Jay-Z's Made in America Festival canceled for the second year in a row. The permanent A-list rapper thought there would be a fair chance he would be in jail by the time Labor Day rolled around, so canceled his festival. Why does Jay-Z allegedly think that there is a fair chance he will be in jail by the time Labor Day has rolled around? We will find out soon because we are doing the Jay-Z Blind Item Deep Dive next on the Patreon. And now, woo! But anyway, that's the latest. But also, and I cannot stress this enough, Beyonce is not her husband. And she was also allegedly heavily groomed by Jay-Z. Heavily groomed.
Yeah, I've been saying that
forever. She's a lot younger. Just keep that in mind. You want more, I'll give you more.
But also, I think Beyonce lies about her age. I don't think she was as young as she says that she was. So even then, she's still younger than him. But there's a lot of weird things about her and Solange's age that just don't add up to me. And I don't understand how that picture with all of them with Lil Bow Wow, how Solange and Bow Wow was supposed to be the same age. That still never made sense to me. Or how Beyonce and Gabrielle Union were in high school at the same time. Like, her mother said that she took her to like a Michael Jackson concert when she was a certain age, but if she was really that age, she would have been older when they went to that concert. Like, there's so many things. Y'all, I have so many notes on this. Like, oh my gosh, wait. I literally have a whole thing that I've had this planned out since last year. Everything was last year was the last time I updated it. I have so many literally court documents. It like so many things. I just don't want to like misspeak on anything. Like I want this video to be so perfect that I'm just like, these people. Yo. Like there's so many things that just don't add up. But things that do add up is definitely, first of all, I have a spell book written by Sasha Fierce that I got off of this website where I find all of these like dark books and stuff like that, just to like find occult information, all this stuff. I found a spell book by the Sasha Fierce. Why is that a thing? Like, and Beyonce just pops up one day and tells us, oh, well, there's Sasha Fierce that I let take over me and possess me when I'm on stage to make me dance better and to make me perform better. Like, no, seriously, wait. Let's... I have the book right here. I have the PDF. Like, there's no reason for this to exist. Let's see. I want to see if I can put it on the screen. It's the Book of Shadows, Wiccan Spells, Pagan Spells, Black Magic, and White Magic Rituals by Sasha Fierce. Like, when I saw the book, I was like, what is that? Like, why does that exist? The table of contents, it talks about astral projection, blessings, God and goddess blessings, nightmare blessings, candle rituals, friendship candles, cast the witch a lucky spell, candle magic, spells to change situations from bad to good, spell to change your fate. It's like a bunch of different things, like, and it's all been like translated because it was like by Sasha Fierce. Like, I'm so confused. Why is there a Book of Shadows by Sasha Fierce? Just like Diddy made that, like, there was supposedly allegedly there was a book by Diddy that it was like the Chrome Witch, and then all of a sudden just disappeared, and everybody was like, oh no, that was a thing. Like nobody was talking about this. Like, I know people have seen it because people have searched it. Like, the book was searched. So, like, nobody was, like, I've never heard anybody talk about this book. But what caught my eye, one of the things was, like an animal spell or something like that. Like, I think it was, like, you could, what was it called? It was, like, an animal thing, like an animal spell or something. Or, like, how to hypnotize an animal or how to paralyze an animal. And I was like, what is this? And it didn't somebody, like her drummer or somebody, say that they, like, she sacrificed her cat or killed her cat and she wasn't even near the cat. And I'm like, these things, like, witchcraft is crazy and people are evil and they're dark. You see when DC Young Fly's girlfriend, when she died, here comes Azalea Banks talking about, oh, I was all my root work and all my stuff was working because once you say something to me, like, people will really be in the background spinning pots on you. Like, that's scary. Can we get into how Ice Spice is really selling her soul? Yes. She's like, once we saw those pictures of her where she was posing, I think I posted it on my Instagram. She did like a cover and they had her like bent over. It was so terrible. Yo, can we talk about this though? Like, hello. We don't have to talk about it, but crashing down. Maybe I posted. Maybe I didn't post it. I don't know. Maybe it was a while ago because it was when, like, she first came out. They had her going through so many rituals, especially with, like, trying to sell her to Drake. And then they had her with Taylor Swift. And Taylor is a handler. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, my gosh. Can we even look at her page on stream? You want to get my stream banned? Oh, my God. Girl, this is crazy. Like, when did it all change that the influencers and celebrities all became, like, basically SWs? Oh, this one. Was it this? Yeah, with the beta. Oh, yeah, look, like, bro, why are you bent over like this? And when was this? 2023, yeah. And the beta curtain back there. Look at that. Like, the red hair. All the signs were there. They did not have to have her bent over like that. That was crazy. Then, of course, her holding Saturn. Bro, all the girls now, though, everybody's, like, ass is hanging out all day. Like, I can't do it. And I mean, like, it's, if that's your thing, that's cool, that's cute. I can't do it. Maybe I'm an old prude now, but like, how do y'all sit down outside? You got on these little tiny skirts and you can't even sit down. Like, y'all sitting y'all bare butt cheeks on like people's seats and stuff. Like, no, thank you. I don't understand. I do not understand. Did she say anything else about... She had like a whole Diddy section, and that's what I had saved, and now I can't... Oh, there we go. That's what I was talking about. I want to see when her last video was, because if she just came for Diddy and Jay-Z last... Oh, I was just saying earlier how I miss Wendy.
Williams and the downfall of Diddy. Let's start with the related headlines. Wendy Williams tried to warn us about Diddy. So it is known that Diddy had Wendy Williams fired from New York hip hop radio, and that's the reason why she had to go to Philadelphia. So she started out her career as a DJ, and Diddy fucked with her career. During Williams' media career, the queen of entertainment news and gossip, who has never shied away from addressing celebrity rumors, tried to raise the alarm about Combs, and her ongoing beef with the music mogul may have even caused her career setbacks. It did. Did Oprah just pass the daytime talk show host to Sherry Shepherd? So Oprah remains my mortal enemy. I can't believe she snubbed Wendy Williams like that. And I believe it's because she's threatened by Wendy Williams. Because unlike Oprah, I love Wendy Williams. Now, I wonder if the mogul / wannabe rapper has not been trying to harm the career and the person of the illiterate former DJ turned talk show host. She warned us about him for decades and no one's listened. So that's saying that, speculating as to whether Diddy has tried to cause harm or bring harm to Wendy Williams, like literal as a person, her physical person, because Diddy has allegedly been known to cause harm to important physical persons. Maybe that's why Wendy Williams is hiding in Switzerland, staying safe from Diddy. You want more? I'll give you.
And Wendy has been sick for a while. Like, even, I was saying it earlier, how, like, even on the show, like, back before she fainted and all that, like, her ankles were always swollen. She was always needing to stay hydrated. She had Graves' disease. Her eyes were, like... So that was all happening behind the scenes way before all of this. But along with that, I feel like they really weaponized her illnesses and, like, played into that. And, like, they got her out of there. Like, it's so messed up how they did Wendy. And I was saying before, like, I was like, Wendy is sick, and then y'all gonna try to turn this into some conspiracy. And this was before the Diddy thing. This was before all of that. And people were like, is she really sick? And I'm like, she's sick. And, like, Kesha, what's going on? Kesha is very weird to me. I don't know how I feel about Kesha.
Literally called the Paps, yes. And we have a blind item on it. Let's start with the related headlines. Diddy Combs appears downcast in Miami after settling Shmishmew's rape lawsuit with Cassie. Kesha removes Diddy's name from TikTok lyrics on stage after Cassie lawsuit. Also, you guys, Katy Perry is recording her next album with Dr. Luke.
Oh my gosh.
Her other albums have flopped, so she went back to Dr. Luke to do her next one. Yeah! Then we got Inside P. Diddy's wild relationship history and past girlfriends from romance with Cassie's 17 years as junior to J-Lo fling and close bond with City Girls Young Miami. Young Miami is his current girlfriend in air quotes. Speaking of calling the Paps, this mogul / wannabe rapper called them to make it look as if he were grieving and struggling and sick about what was happening to him. They went through about 20 minutes of posing.
Does anybody know how she died or like where they found? Young Miami is a trip, okay? Because she did all that rah and making fun of other girls and doing all that stuff, and she...
Breaking news! Aubrey O'Day backs Cassie amid Diddy claims. Been trying to tell you all. So Aubrey O'Day has come out and put her full 100% support behind Cassie. Aubrey O'Day was the OG one who spoke up about Diddy requiring all of the artists that work for him to sign an NDA in order to receive their royalties. And Aubrey O'Day was like, hell no. Hell to the no. And she did not sign it.
And everybody said she was doing too much in her interview when she was talking about it.
With Bad Boy and worked extensively with Diddy in the 2000s. She was like, if any Gen Zers are watching it, she was like the golden child of Danity Kane. You could tell she was definitely Diddy's favorite. She shouted out Cassie on social media after her bombshell lawsuit against her ex with public writing, been trying to tell you all for years. Aubrey O'Day, listen, She does spill fucking tea. I've spilled some of the tea she spilled on here, with Donald Trump Jr., all of it. She doesn't hold back.
She was dating Donald
Trump Jr. So she told
Jr.
Page Six she's in complete support of Cassie. Girls support girls. And a lot of Cassie's complaint echoes exactly what Aubrey has said about Diddy herself. So Aubrey has been doing multiple interviews over the past year or so, making allegations of her own against Puff Daddy, Diddy. Yes, he did. The question is answered.
People always show their age by what they call Diddy. I'm telling you.
But her allegations
Puff Daddy
don't
instantly
like
old.
But you guys, I'm gonna try and find that Kim Porter documentary that I watched on YouTube because her allegations match what was said in the Cassie's allegations matched what Kim Porter's sister said and what was said in that documentary. So Aubrey O'Day's concern were more regarding
I need to find that. What?
And unwanted.
She needs to find it. I need that. Wait.
Sean did.
Okay, her page has a lot going on. Oh my gosh. Like I've seen little sprinkles of just people saying R.I.P. and we're gonna miss you and that she died, but nobody's saying how, what happened. It was just mysterious. Like,
what the actual fuck P. Diddy? Okay, so if you go to Kim Porter's Wikipedia, right, it says an editor has nominated this article for deletion. Now, her entire Wikipedia currently is really weird. Besides the fact an editor has nominated this article for deletion. Okay, so when I clicked on it and looked into it, it said, an editor has nominated this article for deletion. You are welcome to participate in the deletion discussion, which will decide whether or not to retain it. And that's where it says, wow, this was edited after Cassie lawsuit, latest comment 7 hours ago. And that's where it's nominated for deletion, literally on the 22nd. That's today. What? And we've just gotten a lot of new blind-ins about Kim Porter and that casket, and a lot of eyes are looking back on this.
Yeah, like, didn't he order the casket like a month before she died?
It has no information anymore about her career and her life, except this, which is just a link to a Diddy article that was added after the fact, today. Okay, so someone originally fucked with this article. I'm gonna say it was most likely he did. Okay, and then now it just has one mention of him. Porter dated rapper and record executive Sean Combs. They have a son, Christian Combs, and twin daughters. In 2023, Combs included a tribute song to Porter in his 5th studio, The Love album, Off the Grid, entitled Kim Porter. That's it. Now, it is being rumored that Kim Porter's Wikipedia page had actually been deleted.
Oh, she had a condition? Why are people acting like she just just dropped off the face of the earth or something? You see, people are so I just can't. Did y'all know that Drumline was based on Kim Porter and Chili from TLC's baby daddy? What's his name? Dallas Austin. I did not know that until a month ago or something like that. I feel like I vaguely heard it or whatever, but I didn't know until he made a post or something, and I was like, what? But her page is tea. Oh, okay. Did y'all see this whole time traveler situation on TikTok? I don't know. Everybody was talking about it on Twitter, and I was so confused. And then I saved the video and never watched it. So I just remembered at this very moment. Let's watch it now, because I have no idea what's going on, and now I guess there will be more. I hate watching things as soon as they come out on TikTok, because you always have to wait for their 15-part stories, and now everybody wants their Risa Tisa moment, so you gotta wait for them to give us the whole thing. So let's see.
This dude's coming onto my property to what looks like rob my house, but it actually turns out he is a time traveler. And let me show you that. I literally can't even make this up. If I wanted to make this up. It blows my mind. This just happened yesterday. So as you can see, he's wandering around my backyard. I don't know what he's trying to do. Now he's thinking where to go, and he actually ends up going into my shed. So you can see he opens it, goes into the shed. So I'm fast forwarding the time so you can see there's no movement. He never leaves the shed. And I'm talking on the camera. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Why are you in my shed? Never answers. He never leaves the shed. I literally was watching it the whole time. So I end up calling the police. You could see in the last one, the police coming through the front yard. And then here's the police coming into the backyard. And you can see they literally go inside. They go inside and I'm talking to them, then they go inside again. Like they're
I never know if this
inside
type of stuff is just like a prank
And
though. Like I
they come
I
out
hate
and
that because
he's not there.
everybody's so clout stricken.
Like I've been watching this backdoor camera the whole entire time and he never left. I really watched the camera the whole time. He never left. Police didn't see him in there. And like it blows my mind. Like I don't know if there's a tunnel in my shed in the backyard. I don't know if he teleported. I don't know where this guy went or why he went in that shed. Let me know what you think because I'm like perplexed. I have an update regarding the time traveler that went into my shed and disappeared. And this is gonna blow a lot of people's minds. And if you're still denying that this is real at this point, this is gonna change your mind. So just a quick recap. This guy walks around my backyard, goes to my shed,
Well, he told
opens
me,
the door,
didn't he?
goes
Right?
inside,
I was
and
just doubting.
disappears. Called the cops came, they went in the shed twice. He wasn't in there. They looked. I looked like an insane guy. The cops are like, what is this guy smoking? And you can see he never came back until the next day right here. Notification on my camera that there's somebody in my backyard and this guy leaves my shed. And he looks right at the camera too. That guy left my shed. But here's the craziest part. This looks like the same guy, maybe, glasses, whatever. Let's look at the other guy. This was the other guy. He noticeably aged. Looks like the
I don't
same
know.
guy,
I just,
but
I'm.
aged. So him again, and now
It could
him.
be the oregano.
Same facial features.
Where did he
whiter
go?
hair. So
And why? How did he come
I
out?
don't even know what to think at this point. Somebody explain this. He literally left the same shed. You saw the camera I put before. There was no movement that whole night.
I mean, you
Then
can
the next
delete.
day,
Oh
this
well,
guy leaves
it
the
will
shed,
say
looks
deleted,
right
right?
at the
I mean, I
camera
have a
like
ring
he
camera.
knows,
I don't
and
know.
he looks noticeably older. I don't know. Something's going on. Somebody explain what's going on in my shed. I'll be going there in about a week to give a tour, since a lot of people are asking. But yeah.
Why you have
crazy.
to wait a week to go into your own?
I don't even know what to think. Did he time travel? Is this a different person?
Oh, is he not home?
Who
oh,
is this new
maybe
guy?
He's not home.
Is it the same guy? Let me know what you think, because this blew my mind. We have an update regarding the time travel.
Let's see.
If you still don't believe the story about the time traveler that went into my shed, disappeared, and then came back in the future, this video is going to change your mind. There's so much evidence supporting this theory. This guy named Matty Ice, he's been looking into this a lot. It's funny because he actually made a skit on part 1, kind of like making fun of me, but now he's come around to actually looking into this because
What do
this is
y'all think?
real.
What do y'all think?
So
I
he's
don't
been
know.
looking into this story and he found some crazy evidence. To start this off, I don't support reaching out to anybody's families or anything like that. This is all speculative, but evidence kind of makes sense.
Imagine he
So
got pictures of
what he
his
did
young
is
self
he
on
did
Facebook.
a reverse image search and he found this guy who looks pretty similar to our boy here. The crazy part is this guy was obsessed with time travel. And you can see 9 years ago, he used to post on blogs talking about time travel and how it works. So he graduated from Harvard University, which is, you know, obviously impressive. So this guy knew
He
his
was
stuff. He
already
was obsessed with time
obsessed
travel
with
and he
time
looks like our
travel.
guy. So it's like, okay, it's probably him then, right? This guy died in 2018, 6 years ago, which by the way, how is 2018 6
What do
years
you mean
ago?
he
That's-
died?
That's crazy in its own. But 6 years ago,
What do
this
you
guy
mean
died.
he died?
But he
Oh,
looks
no.
the same and he was obsessed with time travel. He also found this, which is family members saying they miss him and that they, you know, love him and stuff like that in November 2018. He also found this, which is the same thing talking about his death, July of 2017. So this one also says he died in July of 2018, but then they posted in 2017. It's possible that they edited this text to, you know, give him a shout out, how he passed away. Maybe his picture was posted beforehand, but still a little fishy, right? It was in 2017 saying, you know, he died in 2018, but whatever. He also found this interview notes, which I guess he was interviewed and somebody took notes of the interview. And in this interview, he was talking about his obsession with sound and time travel.
No, he did
and
his
how
homework
everything
for
like that
real.
works in another dimension. This is all speculative. I didn't do any of this research. This is all Matty Ice. But this is crazy because there's a lot of coincidences. This guy looks the same. He was obsessed with time travel. He died. Somebody commented about his death a year before it happened. Mentioned that maybe the body wasn't found. I don't know how accurate that part is. But coincidences going back to this guy who looks like our time traveler. So yeah, pretty crazy. I definitely urge you not to reach out to this guy's family. They probably don't want to talk about this. I know if, I had a family member pass away, I wouldn't want somebody calling me about this. But yeah, pretty interesting.
I don't know. That's crazy. Wait.
What happened to Mike Markham, the guy that built a time travel machine and then disappeared? In 1995, this guy Mike Markham was playing around.
Wait, so is all his content about time travel type stuff? Or is that a... Wait, let me read the
What
comments.
happened to Mike Markham, the guy...
Somebody said, oh, I love that you're the time travel guy now.
1995,
okay, so
this guy Mike Markham was playing around building a machine called a Jacob's ladder. This is what a Jacob's ladder looks like. It's essentially two metal rods with a spark going between them. But after he built it, a vortex on the small machine he built appeared at the top. Mike then put a screw through it, and the screw actually disappeared and reappeared a few seconds later, but was further away. So essentially the screw teleported or time traveled. Now Mike knew what he had and he wanted to do this on scale. He wanted to make one that was a lot bigger. The problem is to get enough power to do so is going to be very
And they
expensive.
want us to believe that people aren't time traveling right now.
Transformers Electric Park, claiming that he needed 20,000 volts of electricity to power this. Went to the Transformers, he plugged in his machine, instead he caused a citywide blackout. Police then came shortly after and arrested him, and the judge put him in jail for 2 months. This guy named Art Bell finds out about his story and invites him onto his radio show. Mike comes on the show, talks about his experience, talks about what he was doing, and it blows up. Art's audience is going crazy, asking him questions. Mike is answering every single question. Actually find the live recordings of these, they're all posted online. He goes over his whole story about how he was just trying to build a fancy Jacob's ladder and accidentally built the time travel machine. And Art asked him if he did go into the future, what would he bring? In which Mike answered he would only bring a cell phone with him. The story blew up. People were donating electric parts, money.
Wait,
hundreds of
that
thousands.
just made me think about, have y'all ever seen those old pictures of like, I think, did I post it in the Black Mirror video? Maybe I talked about this already. I don't know. I'm having like deja vu this whole stream, which is so weird because I know I didn't talk about any of this the first stream or like whatever. But the people like that are caught on camera like in like way back before there were phones and stuff, like holding a phone to their ear, like being caught with like like beepers and like phone chargers and stuff like I don't know. I believe in all of this stuff. I don't know if I don't believe every single situation, but I believe in these situations.
Dollars worth of electric parts to fund his next machine if he was building one. A few years later after the story, Art decides to reach back out to Mike, like, what's he up to? Calls all of his old connections that he reached out to get Mike in the first place, parents, family, everybody, and nobody has seen him. So he gets in touch with one of Mike's old friends. A friend told Art that Mike was building one last machine for one last experiment in which Mike would actually be going through the vortex. The story kind of ends there, but there is one weird coincidence that happened afterwards when they were looking at old arrest records and police reports to see if there's any coincidences. On a California beach in the 1930s, the police found a giant strange metal tube with a man crushed inside. Inside the tube, the man was unrecognizable. They found a strange, mysterious, like technological device. It did mention that if he did time travel, he would only bring a cell phone. So a lot of people are predicting that he actually died in the 1930s, went back in time. So it's a very curious case of time travel. In my opinion, the question shouldn't be what happened to him or where is he now. The question should be, when is he now? What time period is he in now?
That that was corny, but okay, good one. But wow, damn, now I kind of want to go down the time travel rabbit hole. Or have y'all seen the people talking about that, like they got like woke up in another dimension? What's that called? Like when they shift realities, they talk about turning into jelly when it's not done right. Wasn't that like an episode like Rick and Morty or something too? I mean, Rick and Morty was telling a lot of truths. There was this one lady, she was talking about how in one reality, her husband, like she woke up one day and like she knows which dimension she's in or like which time period she's in by if her husband has the cilantro gene or not. Like the gene that makes you think cilantro tastes like soap. And in her reality that she's always known, her husband loves cilantro. So like whenever she cooks, she puts cilantro. In this new reality, he hates cilantro. So sometimes when she wakes up, like he loves cilantro or he hates cilantro. And it's like, what is that called? It's not shifting because TikTok is like a bunch. I know they all be like shifting. What is it called? This is why I can't be messing with the oregano and not have a video planned out. Because usually I would have like links and all these things so I don't forget. But I wasn't planning on talking about any of this stuff. What do you call that? It's not reality jumping. Damn, a timeline jump. Actually, I think Jalissa just talked about this too. Wait, go back to TikTok. What was that? Why is music playing? Where's the music coming from? That, like, at this point, my PC is a reflection of my brain. Like, 13 tabs are open and I have no idea where the music is coming from. Like, oh my gosh, please. It's like no, it's not Mandela effect. But yeah, it's kind of like a Mandela effect, but like in your own life, like you're the only, like, oh my gosh, hold on.
So I think this is probably the most.
It's gonna piss me off because until I find it, I'm not gonna be able to sleep. Found it. Waking up in a parallel universe, you guys. Okay.
So this morning I woke up around like 5 in the morning, and usually I wake up about 6:30, like naturally. And I, of course, like get on my phone. I'm just like looking through things, whatever. And I just close it out and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go back to sleep. I don't know what happened, but it turned into like me flying into this airport and landing in a place where I have absolutely no idea like where I'm at. It looked like a World War Z, like destructive type place. It was very dark. There was no light. There's no sun. Everything was gloomy. And I see like some kids that I used to teach, that I recognize them getting off the school bus and walking. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I know those kids. Now, mind you, I am this age that I am now. But when I taught these kids that I see in this world that I'm in, they are the age that they were when I first met them. So I think right now they're
this
probably
is like
about
deja vu
18,
in a dream, but like you're
19,
not dreaming, like you're actually
but when
in
I taught
another
them, this was about, I don't know, almost 10
like
years ago.
universe.
And yeah, so I'm like waving to them, but they look at me like they know who I am, but it isn't the way that I know them in this reality, because I used to teach them. They kind of wave or whatever, and then it was kind of like, I know you, but I don't really know you, but like I really have. So anyways, I recognize this other lady, and she starts talking to me and asking me about like this past relationship that I personally have not been in for many, many years. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, that was done a long time ago. And she's like, oh, like, and so then I see a phone, and I call someone who exists in this world.
I did not.
Okay, so
okay, wait.
I'm tweaking out. This shirt says Coca-Cola in English, right? So it's a bad photo, but it's the only one I have. You can clearly see that this shirt has Hebrew letters. I bought it in
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. No, I'm gonna go back to it. She had a shirt that was written in Hebrew when she first bought it, and then now it's written in English. That's what I was talking about. That was gonna irk my nerves. Like, that's the type of parallel universe that I'm talking about. Like, right now, your world is different. What Jalissa was talking about is more of a dream.
Okay,
but I'm going back to her video.
I see a phone, and I call someone who exists in this world now. And I was like, first of all, how the heck am I able to call from a whole other dimension to this person?
And in dreams,
and
you usually can't even use your phone.
I don't know
find
where I'm
the
at,
phone,
blah,
or
blah,
you
blah,
never have a
and
phone in a
he's
dream.
like, I don't know where you're at, and I don't see your location. And I'm like, that's because I'm in a whole nother world. Like, get me out of here. Like, I have no idea what's going on. And it was just like so freaky. He was able to send me like stuff through a portal. I was receiving things, but I wasn't able to like leave. And I was like, you have to. It sounds so. Anyways, I am trying to keep him awake because he's falling asleep, and I was like, okay, the only way that you can
like
bring
your
me back
iPhone
is if you
in a dream. I can never see my iPhone in a dream.
Somehow,
I've used one of those old phones that do this
your dreams
a few times, but I've never had an iPhone.
Honestly, like, I was
That's
like
crazy.
so freaked out because I was like,
I've heard so many people say they don't see a phone in a dream. That's so
trying
weird.
to find like a place to stay, like a shelter or something, and I kept running into like these staircases.
Even when I was on shrooms, I tried to touch my like pick up my phone, and it was,
and I don't know what
did
that
not
means,
like.
but to know that you are somewhere very unfamiliar. There's one thing to dream. I have dreams all the time, and sometimes they're like a little intense, whatever, but it's not like this. This was something else. This was like same people that I know in this reality, but they were aged, like they were not aging, or at least when I saw them, it was like they hadn't aged since I had first seen them. but I was this age now. And going back to, you know, this
when I've astral projected, I've
conversation,
seen
I'm
phones, like
you know,
other people
I'll
using
do
their phones
whatever.
and stuff. Like,
This
my
is the
phone is
part
not
that, like,
on me
really
because I
freaked
don't
me out.
physically have it,
I
but
don't
like
know
I've seen
who
other
or
people's
what it
phones and like
was
things
that
that are
told me,
happening
you know too
around,
much.
which is
And so we had to take you out of there
interesting.
because you know too much. I don't know if that means like stop with the stuff that I'm saying to people and trying to wake them up or whatever, or if that means like you're good over there, now you have to come spread the message over here. I don't know what, but I was like crying. I was crying when I woke up. I was crying in my dream, I'm not even gonna call that a dream. I don't even know what it was, but because I was like, where am I and how do I get out? Anyways, y'all, you know how sometimes whenever you are dreaming, you have like flashes of scenes and scenery. So I had all these bits and pieces, but I know
That's
I
so
was
crazy.
in
Now
another world,
I want to go
another
through
reality with people who I knew, which I feel like it confirms to me that we do have parallel universes, which means there are other versions of you that exist. They're just, and you have these people who you know in this reality, and you also know them in a different
like I have a dream reality that like I go to often, like, and I know I'm dreaming, like I'm not astral projecting, but I'm not like regular dreaming. It's very lucid dreaming, but I don't think it's dreaming. I feel like I'm literally projecting into another reality that I exist in, because like I have friends there. I know where things are there, but I've never been there in real life. I don't know, but I can go to that place when I dream. It's not, it's so weird. It's like I'm trading places with that version of me, and I get to just exist there. And I don't even know how long I'm sleeping half the time. It's like I've spent weeks in that dimension, but in a dream. Like, so I woke up the next day, but in my reality, I was there for like a week. No joke. Like, I went to work, I went to school, I was doing things. And then there's the school in like my lucid dreams, and then there's the school in the astral planes, which is so weird. And it's the chalkboards, and there's so much. And it's like when I talk about this, people be like, what are you like, you're crazy, like what are you, like you were just dreaming. Like, no, it was it's not just dreaming. It really feels like I'm on a FaceTime call. Like, this is so fun because I know that y'all get me. Like, this one is really loud for no reason. Oh, wait. Oh, my gosh. Okay, this is another one. Like I'm saying, have you ever been out in public and seen somebody dressed like exactly like you, or seen like or walked past other people that were dressed exactly alike, but like had nothing to do with each other? They were not going to school. They don't work at the same place. They were just like you just saw a bunch of people. Like real Matrix glitch code. Like, that has happened so many times. I mean, of course it could be a coincidence. People like, wear similar things, but when it's just so weird.
So I've been living in a parallel universe since June 3rd, 2014. That's when my car accident was. I rolled my car the length of a football field on the freeway going 100 miles an hour. I came out of that accident alive. No scratches, just impossible. Once I got home, I was absolutely convinced that my family, my friends, nobody was who they really were, even though they looked identical to the T. But something was off. I knew that I wasn't where I was supposed to be. I knew that my original body had died in the other universe,
crazy.
And that my soul, my energy, whatever you want
I've
to call it,
seen someone else talk
swapped
about
into
this.
this body, into this parallel universe. Has this ever happened to anyone else?
Have y'all ever felt something like this?
The most outrageous dream last night. So,
Girl,
I wake up
the effects.
and I'm like, everything just like feels different. The environment feels different. I don't feel my dogs. I'm like, my Doberman usually sleeps on my legs. I don't feel her. And I'm like, oh, she's probably in the living room, like whatever.
Speaking of,
I look over to my side and I'm like, this is not my room. And let me just say one thing. If there was any ex that I could lay next to, it would not be this one. It's mutual, okay? So, I'm laying next to this ex, and I go to his head, I go, what the fuck am I doing here? And he looks at me, he goes, what the fuck do you mean, what are you doing here? He goes, don't fucking start. I go, where's my husband? Where are my dogs? Why are you in, where am I? Why am I here? So the dream, I'm like in the bathroom, I'm looking at myself in the mirror, and I'm like, what's happening? And I like go to my phone to call my husband, but there's his number's not in my phone, and in the dream I can't remember it. I call one of my friends.
Do y'all think she was just dreaming, or like she was in another reality? I would be so mad if I woke up back with an ex that I didn't. Oh my gosh!
Like, are you? She's like, do I need to come
after
over
I got
there?
married? Like, you're gonna tell me my whole marriage was a dream?
Right? I found his address. Here's his address, and I put my car in sport. And a man answers the door. Muscular man opens the door, and it's not my muscular husband. And I said, hi, I'm here. Is Jeff here? And he goes, yeah, why? I go, because he's my husband. And he goes, honey, no, he's not.
Did she have a dream about her husband being gay?
I'm his husband.
This was a long-winded story about her husband being gay in her dream. Like, I'm so irritated.
So my 200 plus muscular boxing serial killer drug lord looking husband is wearing a shirt with flowers on it.
Denial is a river in Egypt. Your husband is gay. Yo, bring back Wendy. I want
like,
the real tea. Like,
honey.
I want the people that have like literally woke up and their lives were flipped upside down. Like, I no.
Tell me about a time when you think you shifted into a parallel reality.
Here we go.
So mine happened when I was a little bit younger. Every summer, I remember going to Columbia, South Carolina with my mom to visit my great-grandma. And we did it summer after summer after summer, and it was always a really fond memory of mine. And when I was about 12 or 13, it hit August, and there was no talk of a visit to Columbia to see her. And I asked my mom, when are we seeing my great-grandma? And she said, which one? And I said, the one in Columbia, South Carolina. And she said, babe, that grandma died before you were even born. And she showed me pictures, and sure enough, it was the grandma I remember seeing every summer up until that point. And that was pretty wild.
Tell me about a time when you think you shifted into a parallel reality.
She woke up and no longer had a grandma? That, like, she... What? Yo, what? I would be so mad. Imagine spending every summer with your grandma, and then you just wake up and they be like, oh no, she died way before you were born. What are you talking about? Like,
tell me about a time when you think you shifted into a parallel reality.
The same girl?
So this is my grandpa and grandma's story. They're no longer alive to tell it, so I will. My grandpa was a truck driver, and he was on his last stretch to go home. He'd driven this road 100 times, and so he always called my grandma when he was approaching this certain landmark to let her know that he was about 3 hours away from home. After he calls her, he keeps driving and he is not coming up on the landmark. He's a little confused, so he decides to pull over and turn around. He drives back the way he came and he comes up on the landmark. He's like, oh, whoops, I guess I just missed it. So he turns back around to drive the correct way home. Remember, this landmark means he's 3 hours from home. As he's driving, he just can't seem to shake this really strange feeling. Eventually he makes it home and my grandma walks out of the house and she's like, how are you here right now? He's super confused, and she's like, I just set the phone down from our conversation. My grandpa got home within a minute or two of their conversation, even though he was 3 hours from home. He's in complete disbelief until he looks at the time. It was a minute or two after he called her.
Tell me about a time when you think you shifted.
Like, what do you do? Oh, you see, I hit the jackpot. We got people replying to this girl's story. I like that.
Okay. It was 8 years ago, December 21st, 498. Me and my homies were chilling in Santa Fe flipping some dreamers because that's where all the misfits went after the nuke. And all of a sudden there was this loud, low hum coming from inside the earth. And instantly at the same time, an aurora borealis, or like the northern lights, shot across the sky. I instantly looked over at my friends to see if they could see it too.
What are the odds that we watch this tonight after what just happened?
Just frozen in time. So while terrified, I let out this scream, and then I woke up. With a different name, in a different body, with a different family, a different everything. And I was never able to make it back, and so I just learned how to adapt here.
Tell me about a time when you think you shifted into a parallel reality.
Did your new family notice anything? Did you tell anyone? What if this happens to people who go missing without a trace? I'm telling you, I predicted the northern lights in my dream, meteor showers, even some lightning strikes in Texas. And it's Texas that's out of power right now, right? Dreams are real. I don't care. They let us tap into like so many different things in our dreams. I think we get warnings in our dreams all the time.
I'll go first. This was a few years ago when I was
The
driving
original.
to Colorado. I drove this big SUV that was a beast on the snow and on the ice. Having grown up in Colorado, I was no stranger to driving in the snow, but I was driving down this hill and there was a stoplight at the end of the hill that was red. And the person in front of me had stopped, so I go to brake and I essentially brake on top of ice.
The music is so dramatic.
And I'm veering towards this car, barreling down this hill, and I know I'm about to hit it. I had never been in a car accident before, still haven't, and I was gripping the steering wheel just saying, no, 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 no. I slam into the back of the car. I'm starting to cry. I'm starting to get really flustered, grabbing my stuff to get out of the car and give my insurance information, see what we need to do, assess the damage. And right as I go to get out of the car, the other car drives away as if nothing had happened. So I'm staring aghast at this car driving away with no damage on the back, and I'm shaking, but I drive just far enough to pull over and look at my car. No damage. It was like it never happened.
Excuse me? They really got all the stitches. Like, what?
Tell me about a time when you think you shifted into a parallel reality.
So when I first met my husband, I was so excited to hear that he didn't have any
This is
food
the
allergies
girl!
or
This is the
maybe
girl!
because cooking for people is my love language, and I was so excited to have every single ingredient available to me to cook for him. But about 5 years into our relationship, he sees me chopping cilantro for dinner one night and reminds me to leave it on the side because he hates cilantro. Now, at this point, I've been cooking for him for 5 years, and I know I've been putting cilantro in many, many dishes. But he swears that he has the gene that makes cilantro taste like soap, and that he has told me this many times and always asks me to leave it out of his portion. This goes on for 2 years. Every time I cook with cilantro, we have this conversation. He swears he has always hated it. I swear that he never told me prior to this time. But then all of a sudden, it was like a switch flipped again. He sees me leaving it out of his portion. He asks me why, and has zero recollection of ever telling me that it tastes like soap to him or he doesn't like it. So now our relationship is categorized into two realities: pro cilantro and anti cilantro.
Like, what do you do? I saw that video in 2021. Like, that's how long ago. I saw this when it first was going around, when it first happened. That has been on my mind forever because I love cilantro. I'd be so mad if I woke up one day and didn't like cilantro. And I know that's a stupid reason to remember that story, but I think about it all the time. But now I'm really thinking about like the whole parallel universe thing. Like, how many times does this happen? Because I know, like, for a fact, I've gone outside and I've went for walks and I've seen stores, and I know they can just switch stores out and things change, but stores that have been the same store my entire life, now all of a sudden it's just a brand new store. I never saw it under construction, never saw it switch up, never saw it change. And people are like, no, that's always been the store. Like, that's the store that's... No, it has not. Like, I swear, just last week I went to the other store. Nope, that was a store forever. Like, okay. Like, I'm not gonna argue with y'all, but I know for a fact that that was a different store. Wait, a Judge Judy Mandela effect? Let's see.
Hi, I'm back with another Mandela effect, and this one is about this queen, Judge Judy. Now, I can tell you, I know about my girl, Judge Judy. I used to watch her all the time, but it turns out, in our current reality, she never ever used a gavel in her entire career. What?
Excuse me? Like, didn't the Amanda Show do the whole thing off of that? Like, wasn't that the whole, the Dancing Lobsters was based off of Judge Judy? So, like, absolutely not.
About a time when you think you shifted into a parallel reality.
My high school bully is dead and you can't convince me otherwise. I know he's dead. He made the local news, everybody on Facebook was talking about it, and I have a very...
Hold on. He came in hot. I don't even know what to do with that information right now. Wait, I'm so sorry. That caught me off guard.
My high school bully is dead and you can't convince me otherwise. I know he's dead. He made the local news, everybody on Facebook was talking about it, and I have a very vivid memory of me speaking to his cousin about it. He's told me, I didn't like the guy so much, but I'm going to the funeral because his little brother is very distraught. Fast forward a few years and I tell my friend, hey, remember this such and such guy? He's dead. Like, isn't that crazy that he's been dead for like 2 or 3 years now? And she says, what are you talking about? He's very much alive. I think I'd remember him if he was alive, though. So she pulls up his Facebook page, and he's been posting on there regularly, just posting random redneck shit. And I can't find a single article of him dying. But I've seen them. I know I've seen them. I'm not
You
crazy.
fantasized him dying. Nah, but no, for real. I have vivid memories of people telling me that a specific person died, and I brought it up to someone like not too long ago. This was probably like 2 months ago, and I was like, oh yeah, because, you know, such and such died in this way, so I'm kind of scared of whatever we were talking about. And she was like, they're literally not dead. Like, what are you talking about? I was like, what? Like, but I remember having this conversation about them being dead. She was like, no. And I was like, oh my gosh, let me shut up and not like speak that into like, but that has absolutely happened to me before. So I don't know. Let's just do like a couple more. I just want to see. I'm kind of invested.
When I was 12 years old, so about 6th grade, I got a random song stuck in my head one day. I couldn't remember the name of the song or any of the lyrics, but I had the beat stuck in my head. And after a couple days of trying to figure out what it was, I realized it was the song Welcome to the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance. When I finally found the song, I remembered all the words to it. I remembered the song forward and backwards. And I knew all of it because I remember my mom used to sing it to me every night before I went to sleep when I was like 5. So I showed her the song. I'm like, Mom, you remember this song? Like, you used to sing it to me. And she was like, no, I've never heard this song in my life. And I'm like, yes, you do. I mean, you used to sing this to me every night. How else would I know all the lyrics? But she refused to say that she's ever heard it before. The weirdest part is I remember her singing it to me when I was 5. The song didn't come out until I was 9.
Oh my gosh. It just made me think about too. Have y'all seen that movie where like the guy woke up and the Beatles never existed? So he remembered all of the Beatles songs and like wrote them as if they were his own and got famous.
Another Mandela effect, and I need you guys to tell me if I'm losing my mind. This one has to do with a scene from the movie Scary Movie 2. If you've seen the movie, you've probably seen
Before they even finish, if he's gonna say that he never says, take my strong hand, I'm going to lose it. Because bro, they're trying to lie to me. I actually have a list of Yo, I have so many notes of videos that I'm supposed to make and I have not made, but that's on my list of things because they're trying to tell me that in this reality right now, he was like, take my strong hand. I know it. Wait, no, please.
a couple of scenes with this guy in.
My other hand isn't strong enough. I will literally throw this. I will throw my screen right now. No, I know that happened. Either there's bloopers or something else that we saw, or maybe it was just like no. Help! If this is just the same clip that he just showed.
Help! Here. Oh, take my hand. Ah, come on. You're gonna fall unless you take my hand. No, give me your other hand. Oh, my other hand isn't strong enough. You take my little hand. No, get it away.
Take my little hand. When did he ever say take my little hand? We went from so what they're gonna tell me is that we took that hand isn't strong enough and take my little hand and made it into take my strong hand. No, there's no way we all said it. So no, absolutely not. I refuse. Little hand is not funny enough. It's not hidden the way it was supposed to. Like, even the scene wasn't as funny just now. They're lying. Oh, wait.
Can I show you to your room? Oh, that's heavy. Woo, that's heavy. I better use my strong hand.
Absolutely. Oh my God. They're gonna tell. So that's where we got it from? I'm going to throw up. I'm literally going to throw up right now. What are you talking about? Stop talking to me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
Show you to your room?
Stop playing with me right now, y'all.
That's heavy. I better use my strong hand.
This is going to haunt me.
Look, you got the panties.
No, I hate it. Oh my God. No, I hate it. So nobody has a clip of that happening. Okay. Oh my gosh. So we mashed up three parts, 3 different scenes and just made that up. Y'all gonna kill me. I should have been made these videos. Look at this. This is the Mandela effect video that I've had sitting in my thing for years. I was supposed to make a part 2 and just never made. Do y'all remember there being a robber emoji? Because they're saying that was never a thing, but I remember there being like a little thief, like a little robber emoji. I know, I don't want to hear it. I've had it sitting in. It's just been in here. We could go over some of them now. So when I do the video, y'all will know that I'm so sorry. This is why I need to stream more though, because then I can just talk to y'all and then just make it a video. Like when everybody else catch up mustards, like, because I don't have time. But do y'all remember there being a robber or thief like emoji, like a little emoji with like the little, like he had like a mask on or something? Like, am I crazy? Another one I wrote down, did the Pillsbury Doughboy have a white scarf or a blue scarf? Because hold on, let's go to Google. The Pillsbury Doughboy had a blue thing to me, and I'm trying to figure out why he's now, like, it's all white. And I understand his eyes are blue and all of this stuff, like the accents are blue, but why would you have a white scarf on the white? And the whole chef thing, but I swear it was blue at a point. Maybe it's just the accents. Maybe it's just me. Is it just me? This is what I'm saying. The scarf was blue. I swear I thought it was blue. Now every single thing I see is it's white. He looks weird. Like, he looks creepy. Oh, look. Wait. Did y'all see it? Where was it? Oh my gosh. No, hell no. They're not going to do this to me. I just scrolled and saw somebody bake it. And look. Why would this little thing right here look? No. Absolutely not. I'm telling you, it was blue at some point. Why would they do that? Why are they doing this to me? Wait, go back. Let me just start back at, oh, here we go. I found it. Why are the drawings, what is this? Why does it have blue? You see what I'm talking about? They're lying. They're just making it up. They're trying to gaslight us. At some point, they changed it. Look at that. At some point, they changed it. Look, oh my gosh, look at that. Come on. No. I don't know what this big, Just like the Monopoly man, I don't care what anybody said. He had a monocle. He had a monocle on his eye, and I talked about that in my first video. Nope, absolutely not. What's another one I got here? The laughing cow thing had a nose ring. Hold on. You see, this is what I remember. She had that bull nose ring thing. This is what they're trying to tell me it was, that there's no nose ring. There's no hoop. That makes no sense. That doesn't even look right. Like, that literally, I remember when everybody started getting their septums pierced, they was calling them the laughing cows, like literally making fun of them because of you're not going to gaslight me like this. Like, I can't just keep waking up in different Berenstain Bears was always Berenstain Bears. Now it's the Berenstain Bears with an A. Like, nobody's doing, I'm not doing that. I'm really not doing this with y'all. These are the things that are going to send me into psychosis. What else? Oh, for anybody who's into horror films like Saw and all that stuff, supposedly now Jigsaw never said, do you want to play a game? He said, I want to play a game. Since when? I've been I swear I haven't watched them in a while because like I kind of just gave up on that type of like gory stuff for a while. But if I go rewatch if I go rewatch Saw and this man is saying, hold on. Actually, no. Oh my gosh. I typed in, do you want to play a game? It didn't even pop up. It didn't even pop up. It didn't pop up because supposedly he doesn't say it. Why are they trying to stress me out? Why did it not pop up?
Hello. You don't know me, but I know you. I want to play a game. There is only one key to open the device. It's in the stomach of your dead cellmate. You better hurry up. Live or die. Make your choice.
No. No. He has to say it.
Hello. Do you want to play a game?
Exactly. So why are y'all acting like, what? No, I know he said it. Yield signs used to be yellow. I don't care what anybody says. And I know earlier I started the stream saying I don't drive, but I've been in a car. I've been in I know that yield signs were yellow at a point. They're red now? Allegedly. What's that about? That That was like a whole thing. Like, people were talking about it on TikTok and they were arguing. Yeah, like, supposedly it's red, but people are saying that they remember it being like this. And I feel like I remember it being yellow. I've never even been to Cali. Why were they yellow in my memory? I don't know. I just feel like yield would mean like yellow. Like, maybe it's... How many of y'all in here watch Power? Because I don't care what nobody says. Ghost said, have some sympathy, Tasha. I just lost the love of my life. I don't care what nobody say. I'll die on that hill. I watched that, and that was the craziest thing I've ever heard someone say to their wife in my life. And now, allegedly, he never said that. He never said it. Like, no, like, literally, if I went to the scene and everything, and I was so mad.
Yeah, I feel really bad about that. Sorry, shit, you know that, Tasha, that I'm living with this, that the woman I love is gone.
They're saying that's all he said. That's all he said was the woman that I love is gone. What are you talking about? I hope all is well with everyone. I love your vid show. Thanks. There's no way. This is a lie. This is a lie. Bro, what do they mean? No, he definitely, you see, someone said, so apparently Ghost never said, Tasha, have some sympathy. I just lost the love of my life. Did y'all just make that up? No, I need to know.
He's loving this shit. You know that, Tasha, that I'm living with this, that the woman I love is gone.
No. He definitely said it because I remember my reaction. Like, that's what I'm saying. I remember my reaction too. And nobody can find proof of him ever saying it. I'm going to need 50 to chime in at this point. He busy running his mouth about everything else. Actually, it needs to be good night for all of us, or, well, at least me. Hopefully Twitch doesn't do me like YouTube and people actually start getting notified. So, because YouTube doesn't notify anybody of my premieres, my video, like nothing. That's I'm so scared to like just go live over there because nobody ever gets notified. Oh, the last one. They said in Risky Business that Tom Cruise, that he didn't have on glasses or an oversized white shirt. It was a pink shirt and he had no glasses. They're lying. They're lying. Everybody who recreates it, anything I've ever seen it in, they wear an oversized white shirt, glasses, the shades, like the Ray-Bans, and they slide out into the hallway. There's no reason that now he has on a pink shirt and there's no glasses. Because I'm not even, like, I don't understand why that's, every time I say I'm going to stop, I'm going to get off, like, I find something else to say. Risky Business scene. Look, oh my gosh. Maybe TVs were just that bad back in the day, but it's a pink shirt. So y'all, I had fun tonight. This was great. It is giving Home Alone. I can't keep talking to y'all. Thank you guys. I'm gonna get some rest, and you see I'm already like getting restless leg syndrome over here. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna go lay down. But thank you for sharing space with me tonight. I love you guys. This was nice. It was a nice little intimate chat. It was like a FaceTime with the besties. I'll try to give a heads up sooner before I go live if I can, but honestly, this is something that I'll just do when I like feel well enough to do it. I don't want to set a stream and then I can't show up on stream for y'all. So yeah, we'll just play them by ear, okay? I will see you guys in the next video, stream, wherever. Probably next video is gonna be the Cassie one, so I'll see you guys in the live chat for that. And for the Patreon besties, I'll see y'all on Patreon first. You know, y'all get the full unedited version. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.